This voice is taken from an article with the title, "What is the difference between a permissionless blockchain and a consortium blockchain?" which has been published on TRADERTALKSNET. A permissionless blockchain and a consortium blockchain are two different types of distributed ledger technology, DLT, that are used for different purposes. A permissionless blockchain is a type of blockchain that is open to anyone who wants to participate in its network. It is decentralized, meaning that there is no central authority that controls the network or its transactions. This makes it highly secure and resistant to tampering, as all transactions are approved by a majority of the network's participants. A consortium blockchain, on the other hand, is a type of blockchain that is owned by a group of entities, such as companies or organizations. This type of blockchain is more centralized than a permissionless blockchain, as the group of entities that control it can decide who has access to the network and who can participate in its transactions. The main difference between a permissionless blockchain and a consortium blockchain is that a permissionless blockchain is open to anyone who wants to join its network, while a consortium blockchain is controlled by a group of entities who decide who can join the network. This means that a permissionless blockchain is more decentralized and secure, while a consortium blockchain is more centralized and controlled. Another difference between the two types of blockchain is that a permissionless blockchain is usually used for public applications, such as cryptocurrency transactions, while a consortium blockchain is usually used for private applications, such as tracking goods in a supply chain. Finally, a permissionless blockchain is usually open source, meaning that anyone can view the code and make changes to it, while a consortium blockchain is usually closed source, meaning that only the group of entities that control it can view and edit the code. In summary, the main difference between a permissionless blockchain and a consortium blockchain is that a permissionless blockchain is open to anyone who wants to join its network, while a consortium blockchain is owned by a group of entities who decide who can join the network. Additionally, a permissionless blockchain is usually used for public applications, while a consortium blockchain is usually used for private applications. Finally, a permissionless blockchain is usually open source, while a consortium blockchain is usually closed source.